Capricorn, you've got choices to make this week that are going to lift the burdens that have been on your shoulders. So let's get into your cards. All right, Capricorn. First, we're going to get into your general reading, which I pulled before we got started. And then at the end, we're going to pull some guidance cards from the Beyond Lumeria Oracle deck. So let's get into your main reading. I can see right off the bat you had the Strength card and the Nine of Pentacles. So the core of your reading is about the fact that it's taking a lot of strength for you to fight for your independence or be independent. Like you're trying to stay strong in your independence, right? And I think you're really craving financial independence and, to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and to own your own house, like those kind of things. Like you really want stability by yourself, right? And it's taking a lot of strength for you to get there. And I think it's causing an internal like battle with yourself to where you're constantly feeling combative or reactive, or you're just kind of at war with yourself of like what exactly is going to bring you that independence, or how can I achieve that with where I'm at now. Like it's constantly on your mind because it's something that is really valuable to you, is being financially independent, right? And so you have a choice coming in soon that I think is going to bring the change that you are really desiring right now. And it's going to lead you to feeling like there is hope. So I can see that, it's taking a lot of strength for you to not only like want this independence, but it's the longevity of it, right? It's really weighing heavily on you of like, what can I do that's going to bring me that retirement type of money, right? That's going to bring me that 20-year type of job where I don't have to keep leaving and I don't have to keep finding somewhere new. Um, and that's weighing heavily on you. And I think when this choice comes in, that's when things really shift for you, because you really do desire something that is a long haul. And even if that's burdening you right now, and that's something that you're carrying, is that, you just want something to be long term so that you can have that financial freedom and independence. It's coming really soon for you. And I think it's coming because you've been very adamant about that's what you want. You don't want part time, you don't want 6 month, temporary jobs. Like you want something that is going to be able to set you up, right? So you don't have to keep stressing about it. And when this comes in for you, again, it brings in a lot of happiness. It brings in celebration and joy and, just this overall feeling of relief. And it's something that you've stood really hard on, as far as like, again, like this is what I want and I'm going to fight for that. So, yeah, let's pull some guidance cards for you for this week. And I can see that it's coming soon because your overall card was the Eight of Wands, which is quick communication, quick action, quick change. So I think that this Two of Wands is coming in very soon for you, which is why we see the shift from, the heavy burden of what you're going to invest in this long-term job and this independence changing over to the Ten of Cups, right? So, sorry, just wanted to highlight that. Okay, what guidance do we have for Capricorn? What guidance do we have for Capricorn this week? Capricorn, what guidance do we have for Capricorn? All right, so you got evolution, which looks like that. And it landed right on your Champion of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I find that super interesting because, the Champion of Pentacles, which is essentially the Knight of Pentacles, is about long-term financial gain, having to play the long game to get somewhere, right? It's about long-term effort and slow money coming in. And then the Ten of Cups is about, emotional happiness and success and celebration. So it's like you're evolving in those areas. So let's read. Look for the ways that you can flourish in the face of a challenge. Tap into your original passion and remember why you choose the path that brought you to where you are now. Break a problem down to its elements and be creative in how you tackle them. Consider how you can make it more fun and inspiring. Alternatively, be present and ask how you can learn, grow, and become stronger through what is happening for you. Focus on the aspects of your situation that make it all worth it. Draw on the inner resources that can pull you through. You have the qualities that you need to shine, so don't lose sight of the bigger picture. You may be pushed to greater and deeper learnings, and it might be an uncomfortable process. But the strength, growth, and wisdom that come from journeying through the eye of the storm and embodying this knowledge is something no teacher can show you. The key words are growth, overcoming challenges, gracefully riding the waves of life, expanding out of a problem, flourishing in the face of change, and thriving in new environments. So to me, it's speaking about, even though this is heavy right now and it's a burden right now, like you're growing through this change. You're learning through this time of, heaviness to evolve into what really, you want, you desire, and to bring in that evolution for yourself. So, yeah, that's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. If that message resonates, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate the support and have an awesome day. Bye, my little mystics.